Hello my friends and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. In our last video, we finished up exploring everything, I think, within the chem lab, and we have a new main quest called the Red Tape Command, which we will get to. But the first things first, I want to try to finish up the side quest, the Electric Fling. Now this is where I had to go around and collect a bunch of different phonographs, and we're slowly finding out that Roscoe wasn't completely honest with us when he asked us to go and collect these. So yeah, I want to solve that mystery first today, and then with whatever time I have left, I want to go and work on Red Tape Command. So we'll get there, hopefully. But anyway, I have relocated myself back into the HIA, and I'm standing right next to one of the phonographs that I missed. So let's collect that.
I don't believe we've discussed the side effects, Dr. Ambrose.
The drug's not ready for release yet. The side effects are immaterial.
So it's dangerous. Perhaps it results in some thrilling mutations. Forearms, maybe? Or a second head?
Try delusion, paranoia, gastric bleeds, violence, and fatal insomnia. Shall I enumerate every way our volunteers have died? Suicide by automech, suicide by hanging, starvation.
Cut the recording, Georgie.
You sure, boss? I just put on a new cylinder.
Stroke, spontaneous combustion, internal exsanguination.
Just turn it off.
Oh my gosh. Like, why would she volunteer all that information? Like, what is... Like, Dr. Ambrose got a little out of control. That's interesting. Okay, well, the last recording is over here by the OCI building, so I'm going to head over there, and once I am close to it, I will pick you back up then. And here we are. We are relatively close to where I need to go to pick up this final phonogram, but once I arrived, I started getting fast travel points, points of interest, so I'm wondering if I haven't actually been over here before. So it's Office of Creative Incubation, OCI, which I've been through, but it's the upper fast travel point, which would have been extremely useful to get here to collect this phonogram. But then over here are the executive suites, and I thought I had been through here, but again, I'm getting fast travel updates, so I thought I had been, because I remember coming in here and looting the place, right? Or not. Maybe I just didn't loot it very well. See, I've opened things, so I have been through here somewhat, but not everywhere. And oh my, the canids were back in full force with their stunning and their shrieking or whatever it was. It was most unpleasant. But yeah, I feel like I've been here. But I haven't looted the place, so we can loot together. Because that's always fun, right? But I'm looking for, it says, Birdie Sharp at her apartment outside of OCI. But I was also looking through my Codex log, trying to piece together these interviews, and I feel like some are labeled differently, so I wasn't able to kind of figure it all out. Plus, I also don't have interview 2, which I'm assuming this one is. My gosh, so much Adrena time. So I'm hoping this one is the second one, and then it helps make more sense. But it sounds like the gentleman was the interviewer, and Georgie, the one who was hiding extra phonograms, was his phonogram operator, if that's even a thing. And yeah, that all happened. I don't think loot repopulates in the game. Bad guys repopulate. Oh look, there is stuff. What is this? Diane Schute's final report. To the coworker who finds this, giving her a reading this, I'm likely dead. I'm very sorry about that. I'm also sorry Spacer's Choice had to send someone else to find my assignment. As of the moment I'm writing this, Charles Novak still possesses the express mail delivery prototype. I believe he's gone entirely mad, as he has abandoned his apartment and taken up with a group of marauders. Is this Charles from accounting? Charles no longer recognizes me. He can't even recognize his Spacer's Choice jingle. When I sang it for him, to try to coax him into a calmer state, he shot me in the arm. If you're here to retrieve the prototype, here is what you should know. The prototype remains intact. The prototype has been modified to simultaneously fire multiple projectiles, and the original package housing chamber appears to have been replaced with an explosive payload. Please know that I did not sanction these modifications, nor did I approve of setting fire to company correspondence. Charles's depravity knows no bounds. I'm assuming this is the gun that I got off Charles. The original prototype was intended to deliver packages more quickly, nothing more, and I'd sooner die than see it used for violence. To that end, I'm going to try and recover the prototype from Charles. Why should I fail? Please remember me fondly, despite my incompetence. Faithfully, Diane Schute. Yeah, I totally did not come in here. But I did recover the weapon, and it's rather amusing. I feel like I gave it to the vicar. I can't remember. I'm sure in the next DLC I'll get a whole bunch more. At least I hope so, because this was a very nice trend that they started with all these unique weapons. Okay, so that's that apartment done. I can't believe I didn't explore over here. I'm so disappointed in myself. It's probably one of those moments where I was like, oh, I'll just come back. And then I forgot and never came back. Which makes you wonder how many other places I've forgotten to go to. Okay, so here is the apartment. Wipe your feet. Oh, it's so pleasant. Wipe, wipe. Wipe, wipe. Oh. Oh my. Big fan.
Dr. Ambrose, tell me about adrenotime. What does it do?
Hasn't Clarence already dumped a pile of promotional materials on your head?
Where's the fun in that? My listeners want to hear it in your own words.
It's an injectable drug that improves a patient's speed, awareness, mental acuity, and endurance. In moderation, adrenotime will uplift the laboring classes by strengthening their minds and work ethic.
That's quite the mission. What's driving this vision of uplift?
I am a solutions-oriented woman. I see a problem and I am moved to solve it. Poverty is one such problem. Through science, I believe we can improve the poor, and in so doing, improve Halcyon.
That's not really, like, no, you didn't do it for the poor. You did it so that they would work harder and longer for you guys and complain less, probably. Does she really think she's doing a good thing here? Like, really? Okay. So let's see if I can kind of piece this together. Because I had... journal, dummy. So, deliver the phonographs to Georgie's automech. A woman named Georgie asked Roscoe to deliver the portable phonographs to her personal automech near Stellar Freighting. Or we can return the phonographs to Roscoe. Well, I want to do the extra bit first. But we had the phonograph from Birdie's apartment, which we just had. The HIA observation room, chem lab, OCI projector, and GPO in Ravine. But I only see there's two, there's 1 and 2, or 1, 2, and then 3, and then follow-up interview from Georgie. And where's the first one? An official recording? No, I don't think it's that one. So I feel like I lost one somewhere, and I'm not sure where. But let's see, where is it telling me to go? So, electric fling and sprat check. So let's go to the landing pad and do the automech one first. Because it seems like there's something else going on here. And I want to know what. Oh wait, was this the big automech in here? Yeah. Well, I've saved, so let's see what happens.
This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later. Have a better than natural day.
That really didn't go like I thought it would. Well, here we are back in the Sprat Shack. I did try several times to get the robot to work. I tried loading and reloading and saving and resaving, and nothing would work, so I'm assuming I either A, did something wrong, or B, it's probably a bug. So unfortunately, we only have the option to return the phonographs to Roscoe, and hopefully this works. But I have a feeling this means whatever mystery was going on, I'm never going to be able to solve. But what will be at this point, I suppose.
Hey, there you are. Been wondering how you were doing. Did you manage to find those recordings?
I did. Can I ask you something?
Sure, I'm an open book.
Are you? What's the deal with Lucky Montoya? What was Gorgon like in its heyday? I feel like I've done all these before.
Not a problem.
I guess I have no choice but to give him the phonographs. I found them all.
Well, I'll be damned. Now I can finally get off this rock and go home. I know it's not much, but take the last of my bits. You've earned every single one, friend.
So Persuade, why don't you go through your pockets again, see what you find? Did you know Georgie was also interviewing Olivia Ambrose on her own?
She couldn't have been. We were together all the time. Except, oh shit, my weekly calls with headquarters. What could she even want to ask Olivia Ambrose about? Doesn't make sense.
Production details, ratios and measurements, ingredients, that kind of thing.
Good fucking law. Headquarters would kill me if they knew. Right after they killed her. Hell, being stuck here might have been the only thing keeping me alive.
Was there something going on between you and Georgie?
No, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it seemed like there could be, when we were servicing the phonographs, or sharing a beer, but who'd be interested in some forgotten old bastard like me?
I can see the appeal. Unbelievable you were her boss. It takes all kinds. Good question. I really don't care. Let's see if we can charm. I don't really want to charm this gentleman, but I have no other options because I couldn't talk to the robot. So let's see if we can get some more answers out of him.
Sure. Nice of you to say. Sorry. Not much in the mood for a witty repartee, what with the world-shattering revelations and all. Any other horrible truths you want to reveal to me? Or can I get back to my drinking?
I guess I don't have any more details.
Listen, I appreciate you telling me what happened with those recordings, but I need some time to think. Got a lot to process.
You do that, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. See you around.
Where is Georgie? Where did she go? Like, what happened? I'm assuming she's dead. But, like, that was so anticlimactic. I'm a little disappointed, game. Anyway, you delivered the phonographs to Roscoe. Now he can complete his employment contract and finally get off Gorgon for good. I mean, I guess that's good, but, like, I don't know. I'm disappointed, but moving on. So the red tape of command. Minnie Ambrose has asked you to track down her mother's old journal located in the upper levels of the Gorgon Synthesis and Manufactory Center. So we need to go and find the journal. It should be in her office at the very top, and we've unlocked all of the doors now, so we should be able to get in without a problem. I am going to take a minute to empty my bags and pick you back up momentarily.
You're not going to believe this, but Leonora paid her tab and told me she won't be coming back. I'll miss her, but she deserves a classier joint anyway.
Oh.
She left with a spring in her step. Told me to thank you on her way out. Something tells me she's gonna be all right. Have a round on me.
Well, that was very sweet comments from Lex about Lenore. I liked, that was a nice pick-me-up after my kind of meh moment with the quest today. So my bags are all emptied and I am all ready to go. So off to, where is it we're going again? The SMC Lower Exterior. I forget what SMC stands for, but I'm sure we'll find out. It'll be fine.
Finally, the SMC. We'd better be getting paid overtime after all this.
Right?
Let's move quick and stick together. Ain't no one dying on my watch.
Okay, you guys are being like really paranoid. We just got here. So Synthesis and Manufactory, SMC, Center. Synthesis and Manufactory Center. That makes sense. Okay, well, let's talk to the terminal. Access to upper levels is currently unrestricted for authorized personnel. Please be sure to check each employee's credentials before unsealing the main entrance, which is currently sealed, but let's unseal it. I feel like it's my danger ahead warning music. And now it is unsealed. So let's save. Hi, Ellie. That was really close. Head inside. I love this loading screen. I got this one, I'm assuming, after I did that side quest. It's really fun. Okay, no updates, but I have a Pam. Oh my gosh, should I have brought Sam? Oh no, let's go get Sam. All right, so I'm back with Sam because there's a Pam. So let's try this and see how this goes. You killed all kinds of marauders. Nice job, Pam. You want to come with us? Sam, you need this weapon. I feel like yours... Oh no, you do have something like that. Only hers is purple. Does she have a smiley face? Kind of, do you? No, you don't. Oh, poor Sam. But let's talk to Pam.
Welcome to the Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufactory Center, brought to you by Spacer's Choice. This productivity automechanical unit is at your disposal. Its normal duties involve the management of legacy operations analytics. However, due to the promotion, demotion, death, or injury to other managers of this facility, this unit is now the acting manager of the following departments: reception, human resources, accounting, technical support, manufacturing, distribution, security. Please direct any questions about those departments to Pam. Answers not guaranteed.
So yeah, you're the only one here? That'll make this easy. Legacy Operations Analytics, never heard of it, just stay out of my way. No, we'll go with the first one.
According to this facility's hierarchy, there are 0 acting managers at this Spacer's Choice facility. Not to worry. If a middle manager cannot immediately be replaced, Pam can safely oversee 3.176 departments. When you're in a productivity pinch, Pam can pick up the pieces. Uh-oh. It looks like there are intruders in this facility. Protocol recommends speaking to the head of facility security right away.
Okay, so much for that. But you're managing more than 3.176 departments. I thought you said you were the head of security.
Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity? That's why every PAM unit comes equipped with the latest Spacer's Choice weaponry. When PAM's emergency combat protocols are activated, your investments are sure to be protected. Warning. Due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot be activated when PAM's power is below 73% without deactivating managerial processes. Spacer's Choice policy dictates that managerial processes take priority. This unit's power rating is 57%.
Okay, how can I recharge you? Can I override your behavior? Let's give it a shot anyway. Engage emergency protocols. No, can I recharge her?
Hate messing with tangled cables or confusing batteries? With PAM, you'll never have to. Just pop in a Firefly brand industrial strength battery, and PAM's ready to go.
Okay.
Out of batteries and need productivity now? No problem. Just hook PAM's power source up to another automechanical, and PAM will get your employees back in line in no time.
Oh. So Sam, can you spare some power? Like, she's really wordy. You know how Sam is like not chatty at all? She is like super duper chatty. But yeah, Sam, can you spare some power?
SAM units are programmed to respond, "Can do, customer," to any and all serviceable requests. Greetings, Pam. Don't get swept away by the sleaze of your filthy, worthless existence. Let Sam neaten up your life.
Work fortifies the spirit. Let Pam optimize the routines of your life for maximum productivity.
SAM units, if we can't clean it, we'll destroy it beyond recognition.
Oh, jeez.
All PAM units have been programmed to encourage a worker's competitive spirit. Well done. Continue destroying the competition on behalf of Spacer's Choice.
Got a lust for dust? Sam does.
Pam believes in the power of a well-organized spreadsheet. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Aw, Captain, they're friends.
Right?
Power rerouting complete. Please be advised the aforementioned unauthorized procedure has voided this unit's warranty.
It's fine.
This unit's power rating is 100%. Great! Emergency combat protocols are now available. Error.
Awesome.
Employee's biometric ID does not match this unit's designated manager. Proceeding with verbal management test.
Oh no.
Pretend that this PAM unit is one of your employees who's been working long hours. What would you say to give them an extra pep pill in their step?
Oh no. That promotion is right around the corner. Keep putting in those hours. If you could come in 5 hours early tomorrow, that'd be great. Persuade. Keep working late and we'll serve free pep pills and Spratwurst after hours. You're giving me a test after all the trouble I went through? Forget it. No, we're gonna take the test. Let's lie.
PAM is equipped to talk about your career goals. On average, employees managed by PAM units go from assistant to associate roles in 15 years or less.
Wow.
My door is always open, unless I'm recharging. Verbal management test complete. Result. Employee is a Spacer's Choice manager. 94% certainty. Engaging emergency combat protocols. Stand by.
Okay, we have Pam's help. Oh, where is she? Pam, where are you going? I kind of want to go drop off Sam and get Ellie back.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear it was watching me.
What?
Area assessment. Utter squalor.
Or maybe we could just keep Sam with us this time. It's fine. To upper levels. Okay, where did Pam go? We lost her. I lost her already. Did she go down here maybe? No, she must have gone down here. Right? I really don't. I mean, Sam's funny and all, but I feel like we've reached the funniness portion of his participation for today. Okay, so I think I'm going to come all the way back here. Do you hear the screaming? I hear the screaming. I feel like Pam's up there doing good Spacer's Choice work. Thanks, Pam. I'll just loot the bodies behind you. Okay, well, I'm going to save here and go and swap Ellie back in for Sam and be back momentarily. I think that kind of made sense. All right, we're back with Ellie, and I see Pam over there doing her job. But let's keep our weapons out just in case. And explore everything. Hopefully they're all dead. Pam probably killed them all. But hey, it's fine. It's a lounge. It's quite swanky. Just make it a whole lot easier to move around. Any like random terminals here? You know, I have to collect everything because I can't upgrade my current weapon, which I probably am not going to because, you know, we still have one more DLC to do, which means in theory I can get new weapons. But anyway, the point being is I'm not going to upgrade again, A, because I can't afford it, and B, because I think I should just wait. I think it'll be fine. But anyway, PAM override code. These damned tech support slackwits, when we barred the door to HR and accounting and made them use a stairwell, they would not stop whining about it. But at every turn, they proved me right about it. Nosy little shits are always up to some kind of humbuggery. And the automechanical specialist that's in charge of PAM is the worst fucking one. He's always changing some setting or another for routine repairs, and then after all hell breaks loose, it's up to me and my security team to pick up the pieces. That's pretty fucking hard to do considering half of my team has paws instead of hands. Canids are easier to manage, they said. They're more resource efficient, they said. Fucking top rungers, and everyone wonders why I'm always drinking in the lounge. Anyway, this guy changed Pam's combat override code again without telling me. Again, I don't think Pam Blam, thank you ma'am, A2368 fits security guidelines. But screw it, at least this time it's not about another employee's mother. Lovely. So I guess I could have gotten her override codes there. I'm assuming that you could find a battery or something if you didn't have Sam with you, but like, that was so funny. It's like they were competing with their product pitching. So Parvati said she thinks it's watching her. Oh, its head moves around. That's slightly disturbing. Oh, I'm standing in the, the water feature. Yeah, that is a little creepy, Parvati. I'm right there with you. So what's in here? Elevators to nowhere? To lower levels. Sealed, of course. And then we have facilities office. Facility staff only. Well, it'll be fine, right? Eight cases, Bumblebee, Pale Kale Ale, Borston, Baked Beans, Woolly Milk, Spacer's Choice, Tarmac, and Cheese. Adrena time sign. Pam's unit energy cell. Okay. So you could do it multiple ways, it seems like. The Gravedigger? The Gravedigger. What does that one do? Improvised weapon. Dig your enemy's grave, then put him in it. No, thank you. But let's repair while I'm here. Pam, what are you up to? Charged defense helmet? Nope, that seems standard. I mean, for Outer Worlds, standard. Okay. And that looks like it brings us back up to the front. Okay, so... You two okay over there? I'm hearing all kinds of weird noises. It's like the evil overlord's office, you know? But what is it? What's it taking up there? Okay, how many levels? 5 levels. Okay, I can't get into floor 2. Point of interest discovered. Well, apparently there's a vending machine in here. Yep. To HR and accounting. What was that? Oh, look, it's Pam doing her work. I can't get in there. Well, good job, Pam. I'll take my time leisurely catching up with you. Technical support. Restroom's pretty standard for Outer Worlds, right? Okay. What was this place? Tech support. I mean, this looks like the cable management in this place. So let's see, workstation ID SCG01. Current user is S. Tinsley. Let's look at her messages. To V. Newell regarding out of socks. Mr. Newell, no, there are no socks involved in the production of Spacer's Choice Terra Fried Spratwurst. The T hologram on the machine is likely just malfunctioning. It should read out of stock. Okay. And then to T. Sutherland regarding return button. Miss Sutherland, I regret to inform you that vending machines do not take returns. Please do not try to fit your can of Spacer's Choice Gourmet Saltuna Fillets into the bit cartridge slot, as it will damage the machine and prevent other employees from using it. Thank you so much for your time. So much. Oh, that's great. Oh, do we get more? Because that would be amazing. So T. Jaramillo to H. Putnam, a note on notes. Harold, prosperous morning. This is an informal reminder that your adhesive notes are intended to track your trouble tickets. Please do not use your adhesive notes to create patterns on your divider wall. I'd hate to remind you that unsanctioned aesthetic expressions is strictly contrary to Spacer's Choice law, and I definitely hate to be reprimanded because I didn't warn you. Please endeavor to use the adhesive notes in a manner prescribed by the Spacer's Choice office official guidelines. Okay. Then to M. Lou, friendly language for a friendly office. Michael, this is just to tell you that I've reported your recent unsanctioned language to Human Resources. You were recently talking about seeing some of your colleagues act paranoid and violent. Try to remember the new guidelines from corporate. Don't call your colleagues paranoid. They're experiencing dramatically heightened attention. Don't call your colleagues violent. They're showing physical assertive behavior. I'm as concerned as you are about the curious and surprising behavior we've been seeing around the premises, but try to keep your language sanitized. Clean language is a matter of security. I'm just saying you all should have run away, run far away. Is this his post-it note art? Ooh, Spencer Woolrich, Halcyon Nights. That's cool. I'm loving this DLC, but I'm very much looking forward to the serialized one we're gonna do next. I forgot the what's the name of it again? I've already forgotten it. Clearly, I'm looking forward to it. Murder on Eridanos. There we go. I am excited. I just can't remember anything ever. So J. Vargas to Isaacs regarding inappropriate automech. Sir, I promise you, no automechanical in the galaxy is capable of falling in love with you. It is far outside their set of capabilities. If there is a legitimate reason that this current automechanical is not fulfilling your department's needs, please fill a request for an upgrade using form AM265B. And with permission from your manager, thank you, Judith Vargas. To A. Argus, apologies. No, sir, that was not a comment about your inability to secure a marriage contract. No automechanical is capable of loving you because they are literally not capable of loving anyone. Automechanicals function through a simple series of state machines that are designed to problem solve for a limited list of scenarios. These scenarios all directly relate to the task that the automechanical was created for. In other words, a security automechanical might be able to question unauthorized personnel about where they left their biometric ID card, but a chef automechanical can only ask them if they want extra salt. Even if, in theory, an automechanical was deliberately modified to learn speech patterns and how to mimic human behavior, those behaviors would be a hollow imitation. So if your automechanical assistant really did make a comment about your posterior, it was because they were programmed to say it. That's all. This guy is like obsessed with his automechanical, or thinks his automechanical is obsessed with him. So to J. Vargas, don't transfer. So this is to Judith from M. Lou. Judith, now is not the best time to request a transfer. I've got a reliable source that tells me that OCI may be under official audit soon. There's been word of some kind of corporate sabotage. I wouldn't request a transfer to the chem labs either. They've just had their budgets and their personnel slashed. Trust me, you don't want to be associated with either office. Stay with us. We know what we're doing. I mean, like, do you know what you're doing? Like, you're all dead, so probably not. Because you never know when I might need more armor or weapon parts. It could happen. Who killed all the automechanicals? Did you do this? I mean, I appreciate you, but you could have just turned him off, maybe. Titus Andronicus. Oh yeah, it's the robots. I remember them from... I'm forgetting the name of the planet, but it doesn't matter. Or the name of the city. So let's see. Current user MLU. Personal files. So files located. Tech support would like to remind you that all employees that this is not the messenger menu. Saving these files will not send a message to another Spacer's Choice employee, even if it's saved to a directory. Okay, so auto-mechanical repair, power siphoning. File name Pam, power siphoning. Primary author M. Liu. With the battery shortage, I need to find a way to recharge Pam in a pinch. Vargas and I have to divide up all the remaining batteries, and eventually even those won't hold much of a charge. At least not if you just plug the unit into the wall as designed. Turns out the Spacer's Choice batteries actually only charge at half capacity if you use them as intended. Think it's planned obsolescence? Maybe I said that word right? They want the batteries to wear out sooner so folks buy more of them. Obviously, it's Spacer's Choice. Doesn't make much sense to do it at your own facilities, in my opinion, but what the fuck do I know, right? Anyway, I think I found a way to bypass it, at least on the biped models. If you take two similar units, link their power supplies, and initiate a surge from one unit to the other, it should force the battery to use its full capacity. Basically, I can double the lifespan of our batteries by having the units jumpstart each other. Not going to use it just yet, though. Always a chance that someone catches wind of it and they close the loophole, so I better save it for an emergency. Pam, weapons tuning. I cannot believe that they gave Pam a damn N-ray cannon. Talk about overkill. There's not much in the known galaxy deadlier than N-ray radiation, and once it's let loose, it's hard to contain. Most living things seem to give it off in microscopic doses. Not enough to be harmful on its own, but enough to draw larger, deadlier masses of N-rays from one living thing to another within a certain radius. Which means I need to take extra care to make sure Pam's cannon is tuned for maximum precision. If the barrel is even 1 degree out of alignment, you'd risk thousands of bits and collateral damage every time she fires it. I mean, it's interesting to hear how, like, this is how Pam can use Sam to charge, and this is why Pam's weapon works the way that it does. It's interesting. Ridiculous, but interesting. So, to J. Vargas, keep your head down. Last week, a pair of technicians at my designated workplace fell into a pretty bad row. There were a lot of seditious words used. I don't want to repeat them here. Management stepped in. I haven't seen them since. I don't think their indenturement contracts were nullified. Otherwise, I would have received a reprimand myself on account of having worked with terminated colleagues. What? They haven't been in their domiciles. They haven't been at their stations. I don't think they were fired. I think they were deserted. Is that another way for saying murdered? I'm not going to share their names because I don't want that on my audit record. All I know is this office isn't working the way it should. Dr. Ambrose is nervous, and when she's nervous, we're all nervous. Or do they take them and make them test subjects? So regarding keep your head down, Michael, one of my colleagues, disappeared 3 nights ago. She'd been falling behind her deadlines and was medicating herself with adrenatime. I was jealous of her work ethic, so I can't imagine what compelled her to just disappear. Frankly, I'm glad. She was starting to make me look bad. There's something strange happening in the office, and I don't know what to make of it. Nothing's going according to plan. Clarence mostly had a phrase he muttered now and then. The Bancroft coefficient is approaching 1. Apparently, there's some fellow named Lucien Bancroft. If he's real, Dr. Ambrose answers to him. I think he's a cipher or a code name or something. I don't know how chaotic or messy a project has to be before the coefficient hits 1, but I know bad things happen when Lucien Bancroft shows up. Contracts nullified, waste disposed, assets eliminated. Yeah, I'll keep my head down. Oh gosh. I'm like, these are just like, these aren't even scientists. These are just like office workers who are aware that, like, you know, shit's about to hit the fan.
I won't tell. Okay.
There's no one to tell anyway. So, the user is H. Putnam. Character form Halcyon Hank. Upper class, Vocation was free market champion. Backstory, Halcyon Hank is the long-lost half-brother of Halcyon Helen. At the age of 7, he saved his family from a pirate attack, but he had to leave the ship in a separate escape pod. While the rest of his family was rescued by a passing patrol, Hank's escape pod landed on Monarch, and he had to survive in the wild. Raised among raptidons, he foiled numerous schemes concocted by the cannibalistic iconoclasts who were trying to spread their listless, dependent way of life across the colony. Now he's finally made it off Monarch and is ready to save Halcyon from insert whoever Sally makes as the villain here. Addendum, ask if Sally can make a supporting character that's Hank's love interest. She promised she would last time. Oh, look, they're writing their own like little fan fiction or something. By Xantium. That's the name of the city I couldn't remember like 10 minutes ago, but anyway. So from S. Garcia, canceling our session. Harold, just sent management my cancellation form regarding our systems and serfdom sessions. I've been told that I won't receive a refund on the leisure time I purchased for our group. I'll handle the cancellation fees too. Let's not talk about what happened with Colin at the last session. Let's not talk about Colin at all. Not to management and not to medical either. If you need something for the injury, I'll see about you getting some Adrena time. No, these people should stop taking Adrena time like they're unknowing test subjects because they just work for them. Oh my God. These people are truly horrible. Okay, I've done that set of cubicles. This set, I just have to say, these are pretty large size cubicles. I've worked in cubicles. Mine were much smaller than that.
Deft hands, Cap.
So how do I get in here? Let's see. Where have I feel like I'm missing. There was something. No, this is where I came in. I can't unlock that door. So there's another door over here. Okay. To HR and accounting. Hopefully I can get in there. That would be disappointing if I couldn't. There we go. Pam disintegrated everybody. I shouldn't laugh at these things, but it's kind of ridiculous, right? The manager of all, Pam. She's so helpful and friendly. I thought I saw something over there. Some floating dust residue. HR and accounting. I hope we get to find Charles from accounting's terminal, because that would be hilarious. C. Norwood. Is this Charles? From A. Metcalf regarding printer broken. It's not broken, it's just out of paper, which I have to say is pretty damned amazing. How in the name of the grand plan did you manage to print 450 documents in a week? Those can't all be transfer requests, can they? I know this project is well funded, but the head researcher must be even more famous than I thought if we're getting this many. Best, Aaron. And then from K. Bloomstead, last warning. Colin. Okay, so not Charles. You know our policy, even if you do have proof that Mr. Putnam has been taking your lunch, Spacer's Choice disciplinary guidelines for theft only appear to Spacer's Choice property, or only apply to Spacer's Choice property. You and your lunch and Mr. Putnam all constitute Spacer's Choice property. It is legally impossible for property to steal itself. Please note that an inability to protect your own source of nourishment will be reflected on your permanent record. If you cannot be trusted to guard your own sandwich, you cannot be trusted to guard classified information on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I love how they always have a way for when something bad happens to you to make it your fault. Well, it's your own fault that you didn't look after your own food properly. Anyway, Karen Blomstead, Senior Regional Vice Manager of Human Resources. P.S. Please have those reports sorted on my desk before lunch. You're not in a junior position anymore, Colin. Oh my. And this is Human Resources. Like, they're the ones who are allegedly supposed to help protect you as an employee. Okay, there's terminals over there, but I want to kind of do it... Okay, we're not going to do it in a way that makes sense. We'll do it in a roundabout way that makes sense. Facial mask skin cream. So Kay Bloomstead. 2C Norwood. Employee exchange. Spacer's Choice is aware of Dr. Lowe's eccentric habits. Yes, Dr. Lowe medicates himself with experimental drugs of his own design. No, we have not mentioned this flaw in Dr. Lowe's character in our exchange contract with Auntie Cleo. We believe that Dr. Lowe's behavior is consistent with the values of our rival company. Dr. Lowe and Auntie Cleo are, in the opinion of Spacer's Choice, an ideal match. Both Dr. Lowe and the Auntie Cleo company believe themselves to be better than nature. Please be informed that Auntie Cleo has generously offered at least 3 senior personnel in exchange for Dr. Lowe. It is Spacer's Choice company policy to accept any bargain in our favor. Sincerely, Kay Bloomstead. That's insane. Yeah, we know he, like, experiments on himself. It's fine. And he can totally leave. So to M. Lou, semantic hygiene. Michael, the office has reviewed your report of unlawful behavior exhibited by certain colleagues at your designated workplace. We find the contents of your report alarming and inconsistent with the values and visions of the Spacer's Choice family. While it is the duty of every member of our family to report seditious and unlawful behavior, it is important to express your report using appropriate, company-approved language. Your description of violent outbursts and aggressive behavior from your colleagues is problematic. Furthermore, the office disapproves of your obvious exaggerations of any physical injuries sustained in your alleged altercations with your colleagues. Spacer's Choice is not liable or responsible for any injuries caused by Spacer's Choice property, including machinery and or other co-workers. Your description of your colleagues' behavior portrays Spacer's Choice in an unflattering light and will be stricken from any official record. Do not discuss, describe, or imply the contents of your report to your co-workers. We just read about that. I thought he wasn't going to report anything, but apparently he did. Piles of dust. Thanks, Pam. Do you want to come with us everywhere? So we need to go in there to the upper levels, but there's a whole other section over here to explore. Maybe? There we go. Alright. Let me loot these guys and go over into this nook over here. Are these some of, like, the big elevators from the main floor? Adrena time. No, do not take it. Okay, this just gets me back out to the entrance that I came in. Okay, well, let's save. Because that was a lot. And head to the upper levels.
Watch your hands, Captain. Be a bad time to lose them. Well, I guess any time would be a bad time, but especially now.
Thanks. I mean, I wasn't going to touch anything. I was just going to look, but what are they? Is this all Adrena time? Like, what is it? I have so many questions. Yeah, more elevators. I'm assuming those are the elevators that were on the main floor. That would just make the most sense. Marauder Colossus? They're not attacking me. Hi? Why are they not attacking me? Oh, Pam! Oh, you killed Pam! She was so helpful. Hey. Why are they not attacking me? Is it because I'm wearing an amazing moon mask? Is that what's going on? Because it's kind of awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Although for science, I'm gonna take it off and then reload and see what's going on. But let's loot the place first.
I can take a hint.
Look at all this Adrena time. Just oh no, regular Adreno. They killed Pam. Oh, poor Pam.
Real slick.
Thanks, but nothing good in it. I mean, like stuff, but like nothing like unique, I guess. So S. Garcia to Manufactory Department New Adventure. I run the SMC's Interdepartmental Systems and Serfdoms game. We host participants from every part of the Spacer's Choice family, technical support, human resources, and even here in the Manufactory. We just reached the stunning conclusion of our last campaign, and I've submitted the necessary paperwork to begin a new one. Interested? A few spaces for adventuring spacers are still available. Not sure what Systems and Serfdom is? Don't worry. We're beginner friendly, and I'll be happy to walk you through character creation and more. S&S is all about helping each other and having a good time after all. If you are not familiar with Systems and Serfdoms, fret not. Novice entry fees are minimal. Please note that I am required by corporate to submit a detailed report of our adventures for moral hygiene auditing. Please also note that any subversive character concepts will result in an immediate report. Your Systems Master, Sally Garcia. I feel like this is... I've never played Dungeons & Dragons. I feel like this is something like you create your own character and it has a backstory and then you play games with it. I feel like, isn't that a Dungeons & Dragons thing, or am I totally making that up? Like I said, I've never played it. I'm just going off peripherally what I've heard and or seen. But anyway, next one. T. Jaramillo, great work. Sally, thank you for putting in the extra time to fix those terminals on the top floors. Even though you're not a designated member of the technical support team, your work saved me a reprimand on my permanent record. In fact, your work was so impressive that I thought you might appreciate having a few more tasks on your desk. You must have noticed the adhesive notes on your desk. These are backlog repair tasks from the technical support team. I understand you've got your own work in the manufactory, but I think you'd benefit from additional tasks. Remember, work fortifies the spirit. Sincerely, Tony Jaramillo. I was just thinking, I was like, oh wow, Sally's such a nice person. She's so helpful. And then somebody totally takes advantage of it, and that's so awful. I'm trying to see where I actually need to go. These marauders just... Okay. Hang on. Let's come back here. To the beginning. I'm going to do a quick save right here. Save is complete. Let's take off the hat. We're still fine?
As you were. Move along.
Really? It's not a hat thing? That's so disappointing. Hi. You guys still killed Pam. That's so not nice, but like, it's fine, I guess. Like, I don't want to have a fight. I just want to loot the place. And you don't seem opposed to it. You seem like nice marauders, which is kind of strange. I'm not avoiding the place. I'm just trying to loot in a logical in a logical manner. She got the drug drone down. I still don't know why they're not attacking me. It's very strange. Okay. So what is in this room over here? Well, we're getting closer. Are you guys having some deep thoughts of some sort? So, adoring fan, once worn by a tossball fan who tried to support two opposing teams at the same time. If you look carefully, you might be able to find a few shards of real parietal bone embedded within the seams. Ew. Yuck. No, thank you. To adrenatime synthesizer. Oh my. This guy is kind of intimidating. I mean, look how tall he is compared to me. Like, he's huge. I mean, it could be like his armor situation that he's got there, but still. Okay. Let's see. Is there any other places that I can get into while we're here? Oh, there's a workbench.
Oh, I wish I could do that.
One more. Okay, well, I don't mean to have a dramatic ending, but I think this is actually where I'm going to pause for today because we need to go upstairs and who knows what I'm going to run into up there or how long it's going to take. And I am technically at time for today, I think. So I'm going to take the opportunity to pause here. And then on Saturday, we'll pick back up here, go up to the synthesizer and find this journal and go from there, I guess. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe. And I will see you again on Saturday with another new Outer Worlds video.